Alright, NBA fans, you're not going to believe what went down in Game 5 between the Bucks and Pacers. Emotions were running wild, and it wasn't just the players who got heated. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak himself, ended up in a face-off with Tyrese Haliburton's dad after a finish that's got everyone talking. Let's set the scene. It's overtime, the Bucks are fighting for their playoff lives, and Tyrese Haliburton hits a clutch layup with a second and change left on the clock. Ball game. Pacers win 119-118, send Milwaukee packing, and the Pacers are off to the Eastern Conference semifinals. Now, as the Pacers celebrate, Giannis, who just dropped a monster triple-double 30 points, 20 boards, 13 assists, finds himself being approached by someone waving a towel. At first, Giannis thinks it's just an overhyped fan, but nah, it turns out to be John Haliburton, Tyrese's dad. Video caught John walking right up, towel in hand, showing off his son's face, shouting, "This is what we do, this is what we effing do." Giannis said afterward, "I feel like that's very, very disrespectful." And honestly, can you blame him? The guy just poured his heart out trying to keep Milwaukee's season alive, only to have someone get right in his face, hyped on the win. But that wasn't even the end of it. Right after, Giannis got into it with Benedict Mathurin, emotions just boiling over. Security and teammates had to step in before things got out of control. When reporters caught up with Giannis, he kept it real. "I believe in being humble in victory. I've won a championship, they haven't." That's a shot across the bow right there. Giannis knows what it's like to lift that trophy, and he thinks there's a right way to win, no extra disrespect needed. Tyrese Haliburton, though, he wasn't thrilled with his dad either. Basketball is basketball, let's keep it on the court. I talked to him, I'll talk with Giannis. I don't think my pops was in the right at all. Props to Tyrese for owning it, even in the afterglow of a huge win. Later on, John Haliburton took to social media to apologize to Giannis, the Bucks, and the Pacers. He said, "This was not a good reflection on our sport or my son, and I will not make that mistake again." But let's not forget, the game itself was wild. The Bucks, missing Damian Lillard, were leaning hard on Giannis. Gary Trent Jr. hit some huge threes in OT, but late turnovers gave the Pacers just enough daylight. Indiana closed on an 8-0 run with Haliburton sealing the deal. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle called it one of the all-time great Pacers wins. The stakes, the drama, the cardiac finish, this is the kind of playoff moment fans live for. So yes, tempers flared and things got heated. But at the end of the day, that's what makes playoff basketball so epic. You never know who's going to step up or who's going to step over the line. Let me know in the comments, was Giannis right to be upset? Was Haliburton's dad just caught up in the moment? And can the Pacers keep this wild ride going against the Cavs? Hit that subscribe if you love NBA drama, and I'll see you in the next one.